Hello everyone and welcome to my fragrance channel, Colleen's Colognes. I've been wanting to make these videos for some time now just to talk about the fragrances that I've collected or been gifted over the years. And I love studying the fragrance industry. It's definitely one of my passions and I'm happy to share this with you. And whether you are just learning about perfumes or an expert yourself, I hope you will like these videos. Before I even show any perfumes, I want to go over just some perfume basics. People are like, what's an eau de cologne or eau de parfum? Like, what's the difference? Well, fragrances have 5 levels of the strength concentration. The lowest one is eau fraiche, second eau de cologne, third eau de toilette, fourth eau de parfum, which is the most common kind. You'll see in perfumes when you buy them. And then the fifth is just straight parfum. Yeah, that's definitely the strongest kind. And also perfumes have what's top notes, middle notes, and base notes. That has all the different flowers and fruit scents and which is all kind of combined into one. And some perfume tips I want to share is you always see people spray it on and they'll rub their wrists together. Stop doing that because it kills the top notes apparently when you do that. So instead of doing that, just spray and let it dry. Also a couple other tips. You can spray some onto your hairbrush or comb and just kind of lightly get it into your hair. That'll help last. I'm sure most of spray on your pulse points. Another tip is if you're wearing a skirt or shorts, to spray in the back of your knees. That'll really release the scent, especially on hot days. There's one more tip. Oh yeah, and then of course, just the pulse points on your neck, and just a bit on your collarbone. Those are the best spots to put it in. Depending on the strength of the fragrance, don't overdo it. Just maybe 4 to 5 light sprays on your pulse points should just be enough. Let's see. So the first one we're going to get started with is pretty much the most iconic, classic, famous perfume of all time, which is Chanel No. 5. And I apologize for the label being backwards. My camera's on selfie mode, but so just some history about this. It's actually having its 100th anniversary. It was created in 1921 by the Gabrielle Chanel, or Coco. The rising designer. She hired one of the best perfumers in the world, Ernest Beau. He was actually a personal perfumer to the czars, and she hired him to create this, and he and their chemists were setting this up, and they had maybe 20 samples, I think, for her to test. And the fifth one was actually a mistake. The chemist made it too strong, and this was one of the first fragrances to have the compound aldehyde in it. So he really overdid on the aldehydes, and so they said it was a mistake. But she's like, nope, that's it. I wanted it to be something completely different, something extraordinary. And yeah, so that's why it's called No. 5. It was the 5th sample. The top notes, are aldehydes, ylang ylang, neroli, bergamot, and lemon. Middle notes are iris, jasmine, rose, orris root, lily of the valley. And the base notes are civet, amber, sandalwood, musk, moss, vanilla, and patchouli. Yeah, the patchouli is pretty strong in this. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, this is really smelly, just too overpowering, old lady perfume. And yeah, it can definitely come across as that, but it's the complexity of it that you have to give it a minute. Just spray and give it a minute. I think if you don't overdo it, it can really be such a recognizable, classic scent. I think it's just the perfect bottle, to just be that last finishing touch to your vanity, which is mine. It's just more of a history about it. So yeah, it was really famous. Soldiers in World War II, they would bring bottles of perfume home, to their wives and girlfriends. It had a huge revival when Marilyn Monroe famously said in an interview that she wore Chanel No. 5 and nothing else to bed. They had a picture of her with it on her nightstand. So like, every woman like in America just grabbed a bottle of it up, and it's just been, yeah, timeless classic. Yeah, very classic looking bottle, and um, color and everything. And I like it. I definitely don't wear it, all the time every day. It's just more of a, while I do like the scent, I also just want to know from my vanity and all that. Let's see, it's been advertised so many times throughout the years for the 100th anniversary of the French actress Marion Cotillard. She just did the commercial where she's like dancing on the moon, and then at the end, yeah, they showed this bottle. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, have another, revival, because yeah, I just want people to know about this. So thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I would recommend getting this. You can get this at most fragrance department stores. It's a great gift. It's just so classic. Well, thank you for watching.